If you need workhorse capability, family practicality and good old-fashioned value for money, Mitsubishi claims it has the pick of the pickups. This new L200 beats its rivals in lots of different areas. It's got the lowest emissions, it's got the best fuel economy, it's got the lightest body, it's the most aerodynamic, it's also got the tightest turning circle, and it's got the highest combined load lugging and towing capacity. Overall then, it's a little bit of a show off. This Mitsubishi also has plenty to brag about here in the back seats because it's bigger than the old L200. So this front seat there, it's my usual driving position. As you can see, I've got lots and lots of knee room. Headroom's good as well, and that's helped by the fact that this back seat is actually reclined slightly by about 25 degrees, so it makes it comfortable. If I pull this lever, you can see that you can fold it forward and then you have access to some tools. In terms of carrying more than two people in the back, well, yeah, you can. It's reasonably wide, so you can just about fit three abreast. And if you look down here, you'll see the footwells are nice and large, so there's plenty of room for everyone's feet, even though you do have this slight hump there in the floor. Overall, the practicality is pretty good. If no one's sitting in the middle seat, fold this down, you've got a couple of cup holders. And the rear door bins, well, they're big enough for this large bottle. The door bins are just as big in the front, and there's a large central cubby too. And while you'd never call it stylish, the interior design is as good as you get on any current pickup. Now I should point out all the plastics here in the cabin, they're all hard and brittle, but I'm going to forgive this vehicle on this one occasion because this is all about utility. The plastics need to be durable, and they are, and there are still some creature comforts. I mean, look at this, on this particular model, the glove box, it's damped. That is unusual for a pickup. So too is the fact that the steering wheel also moves in and out. Now, as standard across the entire range, the L200 comes with Bluetooth, it comes with USB connectivity, and it comes with air conditioning. But this is the range topper. It is the Barbarian, and it has everything really. I mean, we've got sat nav, we've got electrically operated seats, they're heated as well. We've also got, if you look back here, we've got ambient lighting. So Mitsubishi have tried to make this L200 as car-like to drive as possible, but you've got to remember this is still designed as a work vehicle, and it's a bit like expecting a weightlifter to be as graceful as a ballet dancer. It's never going to happen, but in terms of pickup trucks, this is the Darcy Bustle of the pickup trucks. The combined towing and carrying capacity is actually over 4 tons. It's best in class, and so the suspension is quite firm in the back, so you do get a bit of bobbling around over bumps in the road, but overall, compared to other pickups, it's more comfortable, and overall I'd say it handles better than other pickups. So yes, on the whole, this new Mitsubishi L200 is the best pickup on the market to drive. The L200 is also surprisingly easy to manoeuvre in town too, thanks to its class-leading turning circle. But what about visibility? Now, some of you have complained that this car-by head cam test doesn't give you an exact eye view as what I'm seeing because it sits too high in the camera, so we've modified it so I can actually control it with my eyebrows. So we'll lock it into position to eye level, and then you can see, yes, the view out of the L200 is really good because you sit up nice and high. There aren't too many blind spots, so the A-pillar's not too fat, even though you've got this grab handle to help you get in. Over the shoulder visibility is really good. The view out the back window is good as well, as you can see in the rear view mirror. And yes, you do have that low bed. I'll just pop this up. It does make reversing a little bit more difficult, but you can get this car with a reversing camera, which does make that a lot easier. The L200 is powered by a punchy diesel engine which beats its rivals for performance, emissions and economy. Mitsubishi actually claims 42.8 miles per gallon is possible. But what's the reality? So let's have a quick look at the trip computer. What have I been averaging since I've had it? It's doing 39.5 miles per gallon. That is better than the claim figures of all this pickup's rivals. This L200 is a proper off-roader. When you're just on the road, you can have it in 2-wheel drive mode. And then if you need more grip, you just turn a dial and put it into 4-wheel drive mode. Then if you want to go off-road, say for something like this, you can put it in 4-wheel drive lock mode, and so you've got even more traction. And then if the going gets really tough, you just stop it, press the button down, turn it, and you go into low range mode. and then this thing can pretty much go anywhere. All that's missing is hill descent control, which you do get on a Ford Ranger, while other minor issues include a fiddly infotainment system that's not as good as that in a Volkswagen Amarok, which incidentally has a slightly wider load bed too. But really, the main problem with the L200